we're going to pull up, let's see, Maya. And in Maya, what we need to do in order to get all these textures to go with the tree is, one, select everything you see there, and go up to the File menu, Export Selection, and click on the little box next or to the right of Export Selection. And what we need to do is go in here and change the preset a little bit. So preset means that these are the default configurations anytime you export, or you can change them for the future if things need to be modified. So you can click on the Edit Preset button, and I will zoom in here just a little bit. But what we're looking at on this is under Geometry. So Geometry is minimized. You want to open it up. And the secret to the problem that many of you are having where the leaves don't show up on the planes assigned to your tree limbs is right here. Convert NURBS to surface. Okay, so we wanted to say interactive display mesh. Okay, for a few of you that I work with, that was part of the problem, is that it was set, I think by default, it just goes to either software render or NURBS, but either way, it doesn't go to the one we need, which is interactive display mesh. When you're finished, we'll say Save Preset, and you can call it whatever you want. Maybe I'll just call it interactive display mesh, so that way if I want to switch from one preset to another, I'll have this one set up to do this. And you'll notice up here under current preset, this is how you can switch between different presets in Maya. So say for instance you don't want display mesh to always be set to interactive, you could make another preset and switch between them. Okay, once we've saved that, then we can close out this box. And now, let me get out of zoom mode. We're going to go up to File, Export Selection. We're actually going to click on the word this time. And this is where we need to put it into our project folder. Okay, so by default, I'm just going to put it on my desktop since I don't have a project quite set the way you guys do. Make sure you give it a name. Maybe I will call mine tree_fixed. And press Export Selection. And you'll notice in the bottom left corner it does all kinds of things. It's going to come up saying here in a minute you may or may not get an error depending on if everything is in the right place. But you will get one that says the plugin does not support the following material types. Material will be exported as a gray Lambert material, which you'll see in just a minute that will be okay. Press Close. And we switch over to Unity. I've already got one tree already in the scene, but look, or drag and drop your file into your project if you didn't already export to it. I will go and get mine off of my desktop. I call it mine tree_fixed. There it is. Drag it into your hierarchy. Actually, drag it into your assets for right now. So we can finish setting it up. And that might take a minute because what the change that we just did really made sure that it brought a lot of your textures with you and all of the planes properly, whereas before it didn't do that. So now if we look for our file, tree fixed, and double check, make sure there's nothing else we need to look at here. Try dragging your tree into the scene. Some of them may be small, so you may need to scale them up using your X, Y, and Z's. Okay, and if I were to zoom in now and look at this one, we have some trees here, and all of our limbs show up with all the leaves on them. And that should have taken care of, for some of you, the issue with Maya not exporting the leaves. I'll come around and take a look if you've got something different.